cutting that pipeline, cutting that umbilical cord. Let's feed them something. They'll go for it. And you got to remember, y'all, this stuff, that disconnection from our Heavenly Father was pre-planned way before any of us was ever born. Even before our ancestors was born. That was already in the game plan. Already. But we can do something about it. We can go back and study what our ancestors studied, what they did to have that connection with God. We have to take it upon ourselves to find out what the truth is. The truth is there. It's there. But we got to take it upon ourselves to get to that truth. We got to do our research. We got to find out what our Heavenly Father requires of us in order for us to have that connection. You got to remember now, God has His chosen. You got to remember, there is a chosen Hebrew class. There is a chosen. But you got to research. You got to find out where you fit in that chosen class. You got to find out. It's there. It is really there. And I'm going to get in touch with Ernie and get his last thoughts before I close down. Get his thoughts. If I can get in touch with him. But get his last thoughts on some things. But here's the thing, folks. Don't stay disconnected. Lee, you said a mouthful. Knowledge is key. Here's something for y'all to think about. Here's something to think about now. Have you ever wondered why? And this is something that we just heard about recently. About them harvesting what now? Organs. That's been going on way before we even knew anything about it. Here's the deal. If you look into that much further, thank you, Big Al, appreciate it. If you look into the harvesting of organs, you got to ask this question. Who organs are they harvesting? They are harvesting people of color organs. Here's the thing. Why they do that? They know more about us than we do. I put it to you that way. They know that people of color has what we call the God gene in us. Organs are superior. Organs are better than our counterparts. This has been going on way before now. This probably been going on since the days of Moses and things. It probably been going on before then. But you just hear a few bits and pieces of something happening like that. It's been going on for the longest. Have you noticed a lot of people coming up missing, never to be heard from again? I wonder why. It ain't that human trafficking. But that's what they call it. You got to read between the lines, y'all. Yeah, it could be human trafficking for organs, yeah, if you want to put it that way, but they're leaving off that part. Come on, y'all. Stuff happens around us each and every day. It's very sad. It's very sad stuff like this happens. It shouldn't happen, but it does. But that's because we are living in a day and time people can care less about you, me, whoever. The sad part about it, we are human. There should be human compassion for the next person. There should be human compassion for the elderly person that's walking across the street, to look out for them, to make sure they don't get hit by a car. Their reflexes ain't the best they used to be. Maybe they walking on a cane. Human compassion should be, let me watch out for this person. You know what I'm saying? Let me make sure this person get across the street. Let me make sure this person don't fall or step in a pothole. But what do society do now? They can see an elderly person walking across the street. They going on about their business. They can care less if that person make it across the street. Day and times we living in, y'all. Day and times we living in. Yeah, I guess Ernie having some phone issues. I'm gonna try one more time and get his final thoughts on some stuff and see where that goes. But if not, I'm not gonna hold you all much longer. I appreciate you all. Yeah, I can't get back in touch with him, but that's cool though. But the thing of it is, y'all, remember August the 25th, 1619. If you don't remember nothing else from this show today, August 25th, 1619. August 25th, 2019. Like I said, don't take my word for it. Look it up. Research it. That will end, or that signifies the 400 years of slavery. Thank you, CD. Definitely appreciate it. August 25th, 1619. That started slavery. And like I said, I'm going to say this again. It talks about the Israelites when they was trying to find the promised land, that they was going to be in bondage up under Pharaoh for what? 430 years? That's over and done. That's over and done. After then, way many moons later, here comes slavery. Here comes slavery. August 25th, 1619. It said that the Almighty that slavery was going to be 400 years. Like I say, I don't know if whatever on that day, I don't know. But that is the end point for how long it took for slavery, the 400 years. Or 400, it ended the 400 years of slavery. That's the key number, 400. 1619, 2019. Do your math. But I say this to you all. Be weary. Be on your best. Be the person of character. Leave your legacy. Be that character of your legacy. Because you only get one time to make your legacy either be good or bad. Now you have things in between that. Some people can be the meanest, rotten, whatever. They can change for the better. But here's the idea. Don't get caught in the midst of that change and you're still on the bad side of that. Because one day you're going to have to face our Heavenly Father. One day you're going to need to rely on our Heavenly Father. And it's just as He, I don't know if y'all remember reading this in the Bible now. It talks about God actually hating an individual. It actually talks about God hating an individual. Y'all remember who that individual was that God actually hated? And those are the words out of God's mouth. I hate this individual. I'm going to let y'all marinate on that. I'm going to let y'all marinate. Do your research on that. Next time we do a talk show, I'm going to ask y'all that question. Who did God hate? And the actual words that came out of God's mouth that He hated an individual. There you go, trouble. And Emma said she already knew the answer. It was Esau. Now, think about that's powerful. God so hated Esau that God uttered those words, I hate. And He used the word hate for this individual. Do your research and find out why God hated this individual. And you will see that it leads up to what's going on today. Well, see, that's why I put that other one out there, Emma. Next talk show, I'm going to ask the question. Again, who did God hate? We know the answer to that. But why did God hate that individual? And I'd like some feedback on the next talk show, which it might be Saturday. It might be Saturday. Why did God hate Esau so much? Come on, y'all. We talking about way back then. And how it relates